guys, so today I am working on my vision board. It is now 2025 and creating a vision board is something that I do every year. I've been creating a vision board for the past 10 plus years. And I think that is so important because a vision board is just a way for you to visually reflect your goals. And I always write my goals down. I have my notebook here. So I usually start out by first writing down all of my goals and reflecting on my goals from the previous year. So I reflect on my goals, I write down what I accomplished, looking at what my goals were and how much of those goals I was able to achieve and manifest throughout the year. So I write down all of those accomplishments, and then I'll carry over any additional goals that I didn't manifest or I didn't achieve, and I'll put that on my list and write a new goal list for the year. So I've already done that, and I had like 2 pages of accomplishments for 2024, and I had 2 pages full. And then I also wrote down my 2025 goals. So this is a way to help me be able to identify what images I want to create and what images I want to use. I usually do 2 boards. So last year I had 2 boards. I'll show you guys the kit that I have. And I created a vision board using the Dear Future Self vision board kit last year, and I'll post a link to that because I did a whole video on this kit and how great it is. It's not like a traditional board because it gives you space and categories and prompts where you can write in your goals on this poster board that they provide with some images that they provide. So I did like this board, and I also want to do that this year. And last year I had another one as well, which was the traditional board with the images and the words and the quotes and all of the things, just for all visual elements. So this was my vision board from last year, and it is really nice. I like the small size, so I'm sticking with that this year with my board. And this was my board using the kit, and so I like having both of them, so I'm going to do that again this year. So for my images, usually sometimes I will do the old school route with getting all of the magazines, going through the magazines, finding things that speak to me and cutting things out. But over the past couple of years, I've really wanted to get very specific with my goals. And so I wanted to get some images that were really reflective of the goals that I set when writing my list. So I went on Pinterest this year, and so I got some great images that were really reflective of my goals. And I have a photo printer here at home. So I know a lot of people will take the images and send them to a drugstore, Walgreens, CVS, have them printed, which is a great option. But I have the photo printer, the Epson photo printer here. And it was so easy. I just got the images and I saved everything in my photos from Pinterest, and I'll show you guys. So I just kind of saved all of my images, if you can see, from Pinterest, and then I printed them directly from my phone, and it came right out so quick, so easy. So I'll also link the photo printer here down below. I did a video on that as well with the whole unboxing if you want to see that and if you're interested. But that was what I did, and I just did 4x6 prints. So I have like 4x6 pictures that I printed to the size that I needed, and then I'm just gonna cut everything out and arrange them on my board. So I like to be very artsy and creative because I'm an artist. And so I have like a smaller board that has a gold border around it just to give it a little bit of pop. And I did the smaller size because that's what I had last year. And it seemed to work really well because I like to fill my whole board. I don't like a whole lot of white space, and I can have smaller images. And I keep my vision boards right next to my bed so that I can see them when I wake up, when I go to sleep. And it's just, you know, kind of a small board right next to my bed, and that seems to work great for me. I have a lot of extra things as well. I have stickers, I have letters and numbers, and I went to the dollar store before getting started with this today, and I got like every sticker, like letters and numbers options that they had, because I don't know what kind of font I want, I don't know what color I want. So those are just some things that I got extra because I love to do, you know, cutesy fillers around. I have these really cute unicorns because I love unicorns, and they have little inspirational sayings with them: dream, sparkle. So I'm gonna throw those in and mix it in on my board. So, you know, going to the dollar store is a great idea just to get some cheap things that you can add to make your vision board pop and look nice. So I did kind of want to go over my previous vision board, some of the goals I had, and let you know how much I accomplished, which was really great. It just shows the power of vision boards and what you can do with your vision board and how it can help you manifest and achieve your goals. So some of the things that I did have on my goal list and my vision board last year was that I wanted to really focus in on my business. I wanted to make sure that I was working from home, continuing to work from home. And at the start of the year, well, actually at the end of 2023, I actually left my job. I resigned from my corporate job that I had for around 5-6 years. And I've spoke about that a little bit on some of my previous videos, but I left my job because it just was time to go. You know, sometimes it's just time for a change, time to move. And when you're led to make those changes, God was just really working with me, telling me what I needed to do. And it took me a while, but I got the hint, and I did make that move. So it ended up being really great for me because my job was very demanding as far as my time. I have always had my graphic design and web design company where I do graphic design, marketing. I have a fine arts company. So I have a lot of other things going on outside of work with my businesses that was being pushed to the back burner, and I wasn't able to focus on it the way that I needed to. So once I left my job at the start of 2024, I really went full steam ahead with my businesses. I did a complete rebrand of my company, CompuArt Design. I have videos here if you want to look at that and see how my journey has been going this year so far. So I did a photo shoot. I got new photos and headshots. I updated my website, my full brand, because that is like a major focus of mine is rebranding. So I did all of that for myself that I do for my clients, and it was very successful. I have really achieved so much this year. I have a lot of things in place as far as the organization of the company, just to help me really do things on a full-time level with the company. I retained so many of my clients. I had return clients come back, and I got a ton of new clients. So it was just so exciting, so great to be able to help startup companies, corporate companies, nonprofit organizations. I worked with clients across 15 plus industries. So it was just so great to see that vision come to life, that I'm truly doing this on a full-time level. I did not go back and get another, full-time design position. I've just been doing things on my own. So in 2025, I'm carrying those goals over to just continue to grow my business even more. Some of the things that I did to grow and expand was to attend a lot of networking events. I wanted to attend conferences, and I had those things on my vision board, and I attended a national conference with one of my clients, where I networked with so many wonderful business owners across the country, across the world. And I traveled to Atlanta for that, so I was able to go to a conference out of state, so that was a major accomplishment. I attended some conferences and networking events here locally, and in 2025 I'm looking to get certified as a woman-owned business and a minority-owned business, and just really just go full speed ahead and try to get a lot of corporate contracts. And so those are some goals that I'm really going to focus on in 2025. So yes, definitely just continuing to grow my business. And as far as my art company that I have with my sister, where we do fine arts, drawings, paintings, digital art, one of the goals that I have for 2025 is just to really launch our merchandise online. So that was in 2024, and we did make a lot of progress. So we're looking to really launch that at the beginning of this year. I had art shows every year, and at the start of the pandemic, it kind of just put things on hiatus, I guess, for us. So I haven't had my own art show in a number of years, since like 2019. And so I am happy to have secured an art show for us. So it's going to be at the beginning of the year, next month in February, and just really working hard on new artwork to bring to that event. It's going to be at a venue where, it'll be on display for about 3 months. So I'm so excited about that. And these are things that just kind of fell into my lap, like, running into people who I used to be in contact with, just offering to help and to put things together and make some things happen. So I know that it's just everything working together, coming together to make everything happen and allow me to achieve those goals that I've set, that I am setting for this new year. Some other goals that I had, definitely mom life and just focusing on my son and our life. And it has been so great. I did have some challenges this year with, school and things like that. And I hadn't really dealt with those kind of challenges yet. So it was a big deal for me, and I really had to do the parenting thing. Like, okay, I am doing this mom thing. I'm advocating for my son, and it is working out. It is working out well. And I'm just going to continue to make sure that I have time to really devote to just being a hands-on mom that I am, that I love. And for my YouTube channel, I want to shift my focus a little bit, which it always has been, but I'm really focusing on my mompreneur content, just showing moms that you can do it all. You can be a business owner, you can focus on your self-care and your goals, and you can still be a 100% just tapped in mom, doing the work-life balance, all of it. So that is really what I'm focusing on this year, is making sure that I have a consistent schedule and I'm focusing on the work-life balance. I also have had some personal fitness goals and things like that. I didn't quite get to where I wanted to be. I gained some weight over the past year or two, I would say, but I've always been like really slim, really skinny. And when I had my son, I was breastfeeding. I lost a ton of weight when I was breastfeeding him. And it was like too much weight that I lost. So I was happy. Now I still am happy to have gained the weight that I have. I probably am like 15 pounds heavier than I normally am. But I really like, you know, my weight that I have. You know, I have a few little curves that I didn't have before. I'm like, okay, you know, it's okay. But, you know, I have the little mom pouch, you know, the stomach is not where it needs to be. I could be more toned. So, you know, I do some things at home, and, you know, I do the workout videos, and I have some new equipment that I got that I want to get working on, like a stepper, some resistance bands, some weights. But I've never been a gym girl, none of that. Like in college, I maybe went to the gym a couple of times. It was right next to my dorm. I've never been a gym or exercise person like that. So I'm thinking that I might get a membership at a gym. Just maybe I could get a trainer who can show me what to do, because I don't really know what I need to do to tone up and things like that. So I'm going to put those fitness goals for the new year, and I'm still weighing the odds of if I'm going to get a gym membership or just kind of do my own thing at home and do my videos on my Apple Fitness app and all of that. So let me know. I need some advice on that. So if you guys have some advice, you know, put it down below. Let me know what, you know, what you guys think. If you guys like going to the gym, maybe getting in some classes, some workout classes, or if you like to do your own thing and what you think will work best for a beginner fitness person. And then another goal that I had on my vision board was that I wanted a new smile. I had that on my board, smile. And so I have been looking at my videos. I wasn't happy with my smile, especially seeing it back on camera. And so I decided that I wanted to get Invisalign, and I documented the whole process here on my channel if you want to go back and look at some of those videos just to see the progress that I made. And this was a year process. It was a year journey. So I started at the beginning of 2024, and now I am completely done. So as of this month, January 1st, 2025, I am completely done wearing my Invisalign retainers during the day. And so now I can just wear them at night. So I can go the whole day without my trays in, and then at night I just wear my retainer. So I'm proud of myself for seeing that process through. It was, you know, it wasn't so bad once you got started with it and used to things, but it was a process. It definitely was. So I'm so happy that I did that I stuck to it, and I'm happy with my smile and seeing the results. So that was a major accomplishment. I wanted to do something new, some new things this year that I hadn't done. So one of the things is I went camping with my family. We took a camping trip, and it was so much fun. I had never been camping before. So really exciting, really great experience. You know, we just, you know, it really brought my family closer together. We did some retreat stuff. We were at the beach. It was just really, really nice. We brought the kids, everything. Another thing that I did, another great accomplishment, was that I took swim lessons. So my son, he has taken swim lessons in the past, but he was taking private lessons this summer. And he and the instructor convinced me to join him in the second half of his lessons. And I am not a swimmer at all, but I have been so afraid of the water. Like, I don't want to put my head under. I took swimming lessons when I was a kid. I can't do it. And so I was able to get past that fear, put my head underwater, go from one end of the pool to the next with my head under. So I made some serious progress, and I am definitely proud of myself for that. So I want to continue that this year in the summer. I think we're going to continue those lessons. And yeah, I want to see if I can really make more progress there. But that was great. Trying something new, making some accomplishments. As far as my faith goes, I had a lot of faith goals just to continue going to church, attending church regularly, which I have done. I volunteer at the children's church at my church with my son, and just to be able to continue to do that and see him excited about church, loving church, happy and participating in all of the fun things that they have for the kids. So that was great, and I look forward to continuing that on in the new year. I also have been reading my Bible and praying regularly, so I want to continue to read the Bible daily, pray daily, and just continue to grow and get closer to God every day. I'm a part of a Wednesday Warriors prayer group with a group of wonderful, amazing women of God. So just looking to continue being active with that group, and just, surrounding myself with faith-based and like-minded individuals, and continue to just grow and get closer to God every day. And I almost forgot my YouTube goals. So I did pretty well with YouTube this year. I didn't really do as great as I would have liked to do. I'm hoping that I can, reach 500 subscribers, get monetized this year. But I really was so focused on my businesses that I kind of put my YouTube to the side and on the back burner a little bit. So I'm hoping that this year, with the schedule that I've set, I'll be able to really consistently put videos out there and focus in on content. Another goal last year was to do product reviews for companies, and I did do that, which was great. I had some great companies on Amazon and just different places that reached out to me to review some of their products, and I definitely want to continue to do that because those are some of the videos that I get a lot of great feedback and views on. So I definitely want to continue with my product reviews and work with some great companies. So hopefully I can expand that, get some brand deals and things like that. But I know I have to devote more time to YouTube, because I noticed that the more that I do videos, the better I get. And it's such a great learning experience. I've been able to really learn about using the camera, doing editing and all of that. So I did expand some of my services with my company for clients, where I'm not just doing the video and photography and editing for myself, but I've been doing some things for clients for their social content as well as for their websites. So, really excited to be able to expand my skill set and use that for my channel and then for my clients also. So that's kind of a quick summary of like some of the things I can think of offhand that I accomplished. Oh, one more thing. I had some travel goals, and I put Disney World on my vision board, and that was just something like, okay, I want to go to Disney World one day. And this past year we got a trip set where we're going to Disney World next month in February. So that was like, wow, I just randomly put Disney World on there, and it happened where, a friend of mine reached out, and one thing led to another, and we have a Disney trip planned. So I love to see that kind of stuff, just to show you like how powerful these images can be that you put on your board. So with that being said, I think that is pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to cut out my photos that I printed out so that I can put them on the board, and then I'll show you guys the finished product. finished vision board. So thank you guys for hanging out with me while I created my 2025 board, and I hope that this gave you some ideas of how you can come up with something that helps you manifest your dreams for the new year. All right, see you on the next one. Bye.